Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Hello, Spike here, Patrick, and today we are doing Do This Jello shots. It's New Year's Eve, we're going to a party, and we're going to surprise some friends with Jello shots, but not just Jello shots in a hypodermic needle. So it's a Jello shot. Okay, so what we're doing here, we've got two kinds of Jello. It's a small party, so we're going to do 25 of these. These hold about 2.5 ounces. Notice it's got a tip little thing that covers it to hold the Jello in while you're letting it gel up. And we've got a holder. I bought these all on Amazon. I'll put the links in the video. I've got actually 50 of these, but we're only going to do 25. Small party. We don't want people getting wasted on Jello shots. They'll be doing that on their own probably. And so we're going to do the two flavors. We're going to do one with rum and one with a Stoli cranberry vodka, because that's what I have. Okay, so we're going to heat up the water first. So you're going to get, for this, it takes 2 cups of hot water per box, 2 cups of booze per box. So we're going to do 4 cups of hot water first. As I slosh it around. It isn't cooking if you don't make a mess. Okay. So while that is getting ready to boil, I've got the booze in the freezer because you want it to be cold. So when you combine the hot and the cold, it makes it start to gel up. I know one of the dogs was here visiting me a second ago. So which one do you think we should do? Should we do the cranberry vodka with the grape Jello? Or do the cranberry vodka with the raspberry Jello? And then do plain Bacardi rum with the other one? I'm thinking we'll do the cranberry vodka with the raspberry, because that sounds good. Notice this is a really exact science. Not. Okay, so grape Jello. I'm going to put the box here so that I remember which one it is, because the color doesn't really tell me anything. And the raspberry Jello. Now, today on Do This, here's a little quiz. Do you know where Jello comes from? Gelatin? You probably really don't want to know this, so once you learn it, then just forget it. But it largely comes from things like horses' hooves and sometimes bones. Okay, there we go. Happy New Year's Eve. Okay, so now that I have Jello all over my counter, we'll throw this away. Yes, come here. This is Max. Hi, sweetie. Max doesn't hear much anymore. He's a little old and kind of lost his hearing. Wow, that packet just went everywhere. Okay. I think our water is beginning to boil. That can go over there. So what we'll do is we'll mix up our 2 batches in with the hot water, and then we'll get out the booze and we'll mix in the cold water. Then we're going to take our hypodermics and simply suck out some of the Jello to fill it up and put it in our handy holder. Like that. The holder is key. If you're going to do these, that you really need the holder, because this enables you to put it in your fridge and to carry it to the party. And indeed, to serve. We're boiling, we're boiling, we're boiling. And we're waiting. I'm hoping this is okay to hold boiling water. Okay, that's about 2 cups into one, and the rest we can just gently pour into the other and hope that our glass bowl doesn't break. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to stir. We got to dissolve all the gelatin into the hot water. And yes, you could use separate spoons if you don't want to cross-contaminate your flavors at all. If you're really neurotic. I'm not. Well, not about this anyway. Get it nice and smooth. You don't want gritty Jello shots. That would be bad. Party foul. While I'm stirring, did everyone have a good 2016? Other than some major sucky things that happened, which I probably need not mention, it was a pretty good year. We had a good year. We relocated. We bought this house. We love it. We're having good times. Times with family and friends. Health is generally good. And we're still stirring. So this is called filling. That means he's hungry. Working on it. Okay, our raspberry is pretty much smooth and dissolved now. The grape was just about there. I think it's good. Alrighty then. Okay, we're back. We're jumping ahead. We had a little video fuck up. So we're going to jump ahead. You can see I've already got some of these done. So we mixed up the Jello, grape and raspberry with hot water first. So it's 2 cups of the boiling water. And then I pulled the booze out of the fridge or the freezer. The rum. No, I haven't been drinking. And the Stoli cranberry. They were in the freezer to chill. You want them nice and cold because when you pour them into the hot water, you want it to start the process of setting up. So 2 cups of the rum went into the grape Jello, which you can see I've already put into our hypodermics here. And 2 cups of the cranberry vodka went into the raspberry Jello. And I'm working on those now. So you take the tip off of your thingamajiggy and just pull the liquid up. Be generous. I found making 25 of these as I divided out the recipe, number of ounces, etc., that you can really fill up these needles. 2.5 ounces are what these, not needle, hypodermic thing is. So you can be pretty generous with them. And you just fill and fill and have fun while you're doing it. I should be having some rockin' music playing in the background. Mental note for next video. Do this. Play music while you're recording your do this video. Okay.
That smells like Jello and booze.
Wow. He catches on fast. That was Fernando in the background. Our director for this video. So you make it fun. You have to have fun. As my mother told me when I was a kid, you will have fun. She told that to me when she made me do something that I didn't really want to do, and she didn't want me pouting about it. For those parents out there, you probably know what this means. So going to the neighbors, and you'll play with their kids while we have dinner, and you will have fun. Little qualifier at the end there. Little note to mom, I didn't always have fun. So, what do you do? Now maybe, if my grape juice and raspberry Jello had some booze in it when I was a kid, maybe I would have had more fun. Note to parents. Just saying. No nasty comments. I'm kidding. I would never give booze to children. They don't deserve it. Look, we're all done. So, we now have 25 of our prepared Jello shots. We're all ready to go. These are going to go into the fridge and cool for about 3 hours or so. And they'll all gel up inside of the little hypodermics. And we take it to our party. We have our fancy holder. All right, You can serve, you can transport, you can put it in the fridge. Isn't that awesome? Don't try doing this without a holder. It would be a nightmare. I mean, I suppose you could just put them in a box, but how fancy is that for a party? I mean, really? Come on. One must have a touch of flair. So we're going to go to our New Year's Eve party tonight with these. I'm sure they'll be a huge popular hit. I discovered these when I was in Disney World in Florida. If some of you remember, they used to have an area, it was an island that they referred to as Pleasure Island at night. At nighttime, it shut down to the general public. It was only open to those 21 and over because it had a number of nightclubs, and they ranged from the Country Western Club and the Tech Club and this club and that club. I don't know. Anyway, we went into sort of the Techno Club, which had a rotating dance floor and all these levels. And they were serving Jello shots like this around the club. You could buy it for $1 or something. And theirs actually had light up trays, which were awesome. If you can find those, let me know in the comments, because I would love to have one. It glowed from underneath. So all these cool colors glowed through, right? Purple, red, green, yellow. It was really awesome. So if anybody knows where I can find a glow shot tray holder thingy, let me know. Anyway, they were a great time. It was a lot of fun. Really made a fun party hit. This is so much more fun than those stupid little cups that everybody has to like suck your Jello out of. We've all tried those. Don't tell me you haven't. I know you have. And they were messy and bleh. These are so much more fun and tidy. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Do this Jello shots for a party and you'll have a great time. And Happy New Year. Be safe. Have a great new year. Let's hope 2017 is a little happier in a number of respects than 2016 was. But if you think back on the positives of 2016, I'm sure you can think of some awesome things. So have a good time. Peace out. Enjoy the new year.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.